Few crimes in British history have left a scar as deep as the Moors murders. A seemingly ordinary couple, Ian Brady and Myra Hindley, became the faces of pure evil, luring children to their deaths and burying them on the desolate Saddleworth Moor. In the early 1960s, Britain was changing. The country was recovering from the war, youth culture was exploding, and Manchester was alive with music and energy. But beneath this wave of modern life, Ian Brady, a man fascinated by Nazi ideology and sadism, met Myra Hindley, a young woman drawn to his charisma and darkness. Together they would form a partnership that would shock Britain forever. Between 1963 and 1965, Brady and Hindley targeted children and teenagers. They posed as an ordinary couple, often using Hindley's appearance to lower suspicion. Their victims, Pauline Redd, John Kilbride, Keith Bennett, Leslie Ann Downey, and Edward Evans, were lured away with promises of a ride home or small favors. The pair would drive them out to the vast, windswept Saddleworth Moor. There, the children were brutally murdered. Some were buried in shallow graves, the barren landscape becoming their final resting place. Perhaps the most disturbing part of this case wasn't just the murders, but how calculated they were. Police later discovered photographs taken by Hindley of her smiling on the moors, standing near the very graves of the children. Even more horrifying was a tape recording of 10-year-old Leslie Ann Downey's final moments. The tape captured her cries and pleas as Brady and Hindley tormented her. It was this recording that haunted investigators, jurors, and the public for decades to come. In 1965, their reign of terror ended. Police, investigating the murder of Edward Evans, found Brady at the crime scene. Hindley's brother-in-law, David Smith, had witnessed part of the killing and alerted authorities. At trial in 1966, the public heard the horrifying evidence, photographs, tapes, and witness testimony. Brady and Hindley were convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment. The nation was stunned. Newspapers branded them as the most evil couple in Britain. For decades after, the Moors murders haunted Britain. Families of the victims, especially Keith Bennett's mother, continued to search for closure. Keith's body has never been found. Ian Brady died in 2017, still unrepentant. Myra Hindley died in 2002, after years of unsuccessful attempts to prove she had changed. But their names remain etched into British history as symbols of cruelty and corruption of innocence.